It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Naturalle Drea here. Still continuing this makeup series. Now we're talking about eyeliner, lashes, and mascara. So typically, if you watched the previous video, I just set my face, concealed, put highlighter on, all that good stuff. I typically like to go with my mascara. I like the Fenty one, Maybelline. What's the name of that Maybelline one? I don't know. It's another favorite of mine. Drugstore. Who else has really good mascara? Urban Decay has really good. The Perversion, I think they still have it. I'm not sure, but this is just my next step in my routine. So I like mascaras that make my lashes look longer and define, give them a little bit of volume and make them look longer. So need my handy mirror here, but you want to be careful with this because you just did your eyeshadow and stuff and you don't want to get mascara on it. And quick tip, if you do get mascara on your face, let it dry, and then after it dries, take a Q-tip and brush it away. So if you don't want to wipe it away when it's wet, because you'll make a whole big mess. I've done that before, so you don't want to do that. So, and I like to make these crazy faces with my mascara. Okay. And I typically, okay, so eyeliner. There's so many products you can use for eyeliner. You can use the typical pencil. There's liquid eyeliner. There's cream eyeliner. Everything under the sun. I typically like to use the pencil. I have the Fenty Beauty one. And I like these because they have a pointed tip here. And they're really easy to navigate and work with. I absolutely love them. Types of pencils like this. I forgot what drugstore one I like. I'll put it somewhere. And I also like to use this Inglot liner. It's like a cream. It's similar to like the eyebrow pomade in a way. So it kind of looks like this, and you would use an angle brush. So I will demonstrate how I use both, one on each eye. And for me, I cannot talk while I do eyeliner. That's just a thing with me. I cannot talk. I need to concentrate because it's so easy to mess this up. And I think if you are really starting out, I would... Hold on. If you're starting out trying to do eyeliner or wing liner or anything, I would get pencil. I have this one by Doucet. This is a really good one. This is by Maybelline. They have really good eyeliner pencils. If you're really starting out, just practice drawing it so you can work your way up to using the liquid liner and pencil. These are more forgiving. You can smudge these out and play it off as eyeshadow as opposed to using one of these or anything. It's hard to play this off if you mess up. So how I typically start, oh, let me zoom you guys in a little bit, hold on. Okay, I'll use the liquid liner on this side. What I typically do, when you want to shake the product, I kind of start in the middle of my eye and I kind of draw out. How do I start? I haven't done wing liner in so long. This is going to be fun. Typically, yeah, I would kind of start somewhere in the middle and kind of start drawing my line, and then I'll demonstrate because I can't talk and do this, but that's just typically how I would do it. There's so many tips and tricks. Like some people would make like little dots and connect the dots. I'm just going to show you more than I can talk because it's hard for me to talk and do this at the same time. It's really hard for me. So you'll see what I mean. Hopefully I don't mess this up because it's been a while since I've done a wing liner. And typically I like to be really close up in the mirror. Where's my... So I have to use my handy Fenty. But I'm right here. And, oh, I can't do this here. Because typically I like to hold my eye because my eye does... I'll figure this out. But let me just show you more than I can demonstrate. Let me just stop talking and just do this. Hold on. eyeliner. I didn't struggle too much. But as you saw how I did that. Honestly, I cannot talk and do liner at the same time. I struggle with that. So on the other side, I'm going to show you the Inglot one. You're going to need a angled, where is it? You're going to need a small angled brush or a straight brush. I like this one from e.l.f. because it's precise. It can really get in there, and it works very well with this product. So it's basically the same concept of, hold on, let me zoom in. Same concept of the side, but just using a pencil. And I feel this is easier too to start out with because you have more control to guide where it goes as opposed to the pencil where you're depending on the tip. You have more, I feel like you have more control with this. So what I like to do is just kind of slide the brush in here a little bit to get it all coated. Do that a couple times and I kind of swipe up the sides of it so the brush is nice and straight. And then I do the same thing on this side. So let me do it on this side without talking. So 1 second. You see how I just messed up? You want to hurry up and get a Q-tip and you can wipe it away before it starts to dry so you don't mess up your eyeshadow. So that's another tip. If you get it on your eyeshadow, you can use a Q-tip or something to wipe it away really quickly so it doesn't set and you don't mess up your makeup and you have to do it again. So I'm kind of just wiping away. With this, I thought I would have more, wouldn't struggle with this one. You know what? I'm not going to do a full wing. 1 second. I may have to step off camera to do this. So I kind of wish I had, I'm filming in my bathroom, so I kind of don't have the space to set the camera right in front of me so I'm like directly in the mirror because I like to be like this in the mirror. So give me 1 second, but you get the concept of how to use this as well. So 1 second. Okay, so I kind of did that one. That was a struggle. So then I like to go with eyeliner, the regular eyeliner, and tight line and waterline. Since I use black, I'm going to use a black eyeliner. If you're not using eyeliner, you have like a soft look like this one, you can use brown. Brown is more softer, black is more like bold and harsh, so make sure it's pointed, not too, and I kind of want to, some people use a brush, I use my finger, and you kind of want to pull down and look up. I kind of look, well I look in the mirror, but kind of look up, and that's how I tight line, and I kind of go in the, inside of my eye, and then I can freehand this. This takes practice. The inside of your eye and kind of going a little bit there. So same thing over here. Oops. Can you see? A little bit. I would have used brown over here, but it's okay. And just be careful not to poke yourself in the eye. This takes practice. This took me a lot of practice to learn how to do this like this, but do a little bit of that. So that is eyeliner. So now we're going to put on lashes. But there are so many lashes out there. My favorites are Ardell. They're really easy to use. Ardell has them. There's Kiss. There's so many other companies. So I kind of like the drugstore lashes. I do have the more expensive ones. I don't reach for them as much. Like Cocoa lashes. They're not that expensive. I like Cocoa lashes. House of Lashes. I have a couple pairs of those. So lashes. This takes a lot of practice, so don't get discouraged if you don't get it the first time you even try, or the few times that you do try to put on lashes. It takes time. It takes a lot of practice. So you're going to need one tool I got from Sephora. It really helps to put on your lashes. Like, it's like the shape of the lash, and you, if I can find it, maybe I'll try, but I use tweezers. And the glue that I like is the House of Lashes glue. This works the best for me. I absolutely love it. There's different lash glues. You have to find the ones that work for you. I like this one because it just sticks better. So when applying lashes, of course they come in a pack like this. So the shorter end is the beginning of your eye. So this one would be for my left eye. Sometimes they're labeled left, right. They don't, but if you don't if they're not labeled, you can't tell. The shorter end goes on the inside of your eye, just for FYI. So I like to take it out the pack, and that's what it looks like. And most lashes, you have to try to, they don't come like custom to your eye because people have long eyes, short eyes. So I kind of like to, this is what I do, bend it a little bit. And then I match it up with my eye. And I know I probably have to trim this. So this is what I kind of do. I kind of match it up to see how long the lash is, how much I have to trim off. And I typically trim off the little bit at the beginning and part of the end. So I have my little scissors that I use here. And plus with this little, your lashes come like this, if you can see that. Part of the lash part is here. You want to clip that off if it's the band part's extending because it can poke you in your eye. I made the mistake, I didn't cut it off and it was hurting like I don't know what. So I kind of trim there, and I also trim a little bit off the back. So my eyes are kind of long, but typical lashes, they're a little too long. So you want to make sure, go back and just make sure, kind of measure out, kind of sit it there sort of, and make sure it's there. So I kind of bend them up again, and then I take my lash glue. I haven't used this in a while, and I haven't put on lashes in a while, so hopefully I do not struggle with this. But you want to take your lash glue and just start applying it along the band of the lash. And you don't want to put too much. That's why I like this one, because I don't have to apply too much. And then just wave it. You can blow in it, but if you're doing somebody else's makeup, do not blow in it because you're putting your germs on that person. So typically people say don't blow on lashes. I don't. I just wave it. And you want to get the glue has to get tacky so it adheres to your eye. So I kind of wave it around for 30 seconds. And I like about this glue is, I don't know if you can really see, it starts to turn, it went on white, it starts to turn an iridescent green. That's when I know it's ready to go. So there's so many tricks. Some people say have a mirror, look down and apply your lashes. I look directly in the mirror. So you want to take your tweezers and put them in the middle below where you have the glue and stuff, because you don't want the tweezers to get stuck. So I adhere my lashes to the middle first and then secure the ends. So kind of, oh geez, hold on. So kind of adhere, and you want to get as close to your lash line as possible, like that. And that's why I like to use the tweezers, or you can use your fingers if you're afraid you're going to poke yourself with tweezers. But attach, hold on one second. This is hard to do in the camera thingy. But you get my point, hold on. I kind of messed up over here. Hopefully the other one won't get messed up. But the basic concept is to use your tweezers. You put it as close to your lash line as you can. I messed up over here. That's why I got to show you when I mess up and falls and stuff. So here, and then you kind of want to, what I do is kind of smush the false and real lashes together. So that's the basic concept of applying lash. You wait for it to dry. And you can feel when it's dry when you don't really feel it so heavy on your, I cut this one a little too short too. That's okay. So again, take the lash out the pack, kind of bend it up a little bit. You match it up with your eye just to, you can kind of sit this on top to make sure, and you kind of want to trim it where you need to trim it. Usually it's in the front and the back of the lash. Apply your glue, let it get tacky for about 30 seconds, and then you're good to go. So this takes a lot of practice. I haven't applied lashes in forever, so I'm a little rusty, but just, you know, I don't go anywhere, so. But I love the look of lashes. There's so many styles of lashes. My favorite style is Demi Wispy. I love that style. These are Natural by Ardell's. These are another favorite of mine. I don't like too big dramatic lashes. They don't look, all those pairs don't look right on me. So I kind of stick to natural looking lashes. There's some nice flary beautiful lashes out there, but where are my tweezers? I'm mad I can't find that tool from Sephora that I would typically use, because that thing is very helpful. So the lash glue is nice and tacky. Hopefully I can do it on this eye. Hold on. hold on. I use my finger. I gotta get in the mirror over here. 1 second. Okay, I was more successful with this pair. So you want to have a mirror too, so you can kind of look down to see where the lash lands. You want to try to wiggle it down to as close as to your lash line as you can, and then just kind of pinch the two together. And then this glue dries up. That's why I like this one, because it kind of dries clear. And you can go over with your lash band, your liner, to cover that. You don't have to. Sometimes you do if you get your lashes to stick. But I think my camera's about to cut off, so that's it for this portion of the video, guys. The next video is the last one of the series, so hopefully you've been enjoying so far, and I will catch you in the next video.